All right, let's get you some information on what a remote BDR actually is. What do they actually do? How much do they make? How does it work? All the questions you've had spinning around in your head, let's answer them right now. So, what is a BDR? In sales, BDR stands for Business Development Representative. Their main job is to find potential customers and start conversations with them to see if they're interested in actually buying the company that who is your client, their product, or service. They often do this through cold emails, cold calls, warm calls, social media, DMs, you name it. And once they find someone who might be interested, they just pass them off to the sales team to continue the sales process. Let's get my fat head out of the way here. Now, why should we become one? Why would we ever even consider that? So, becoming a BDR offers the potential for not only high income, but flexibility as a contractor or business owner, depending on the type of lifestyle that you're looking to achieve. It also gives you the freedom to manage your time and location. So I will be working in the next month from Hawaii, Turks and Caicos, Cuba, Toronto, like you name it. I'm going to be working in the next month from like 4 different, completely different locations. The money's going to keep coming in. That's not going to stop. So don't worry about that. You get the potential income, you get the freedom, location, all that. So successful BDRs can earn significant commissions on top of their base salary by bringing in new business, again, through cold email, cold calls, warm calls, stuff like that. You could choose to work as a contractor, or you could start your own business, which would allow you to set your own rates, your own workload. That is what I do. So remote work options provide flexibility by managing your schedule and your location. Automated tools like CRM software and email automation platforms streamline the workflow. So enabling you to focus on high value tasks and to actually maximize how much money you're making. So overall, being a BDR can lead to financial success and lifestyle flexibility with the right skills and tools. Let's move our head back where it belongs. So, how much can I make doing this? So, BDRs typically earn 50,000 to 80,000 annually, with potential for higher income through commission. So that could go all the way up to 110K if they're crazy with it and they're actually like a top 5% BDR. So high performers might double or triple their base salary, but again, top 1 to 5% do that. High performers might double or triple their salary. In some industries, BDRs could earn 6 figures annually. Your income depends on factors like industry, location, and your overall performance. With this model, you could have multiple clients at one time. I personally have 3 different remote BDR contracts right now. And last year, I earned over $155,000 by working 3 hours per day. This year, I'm on track to earn over $200,000. So, how does it work? We build outbound infrastructure where we could automatically reach out to businesses at scale. We tell them we could assist with generating more leads and in turn bring them more business. We do this through cold email. I will give you all the information you need on cold email. Just give me a minute. These businesses pay us a base salary or retainer, and then they give us commissions and performance based on the leads that we actually bring in. The best thing about it is we find ourselves clients. The way we find clients is the exact same way we get results for our clients. So I'm using cold email to find a client, and I use cold email to find them clients and then make more money. That's why this business model works so well, is because it's the exact same thing over and over and over again. The more you refine it, the more money you make. So let's talk about how I've automated the entire process. We'll get to that over here on the right. But first, what is it like being a regular BDR? Lots of companies around the world, lots of B2B or business to business companies hire BDRs all over the place. I bet probably at least 90% of the Fortune 1000 companies that you'd find in the United States have BDRs on their team. So what does it look like to be a BDR? You have to ask your boss to take time off. Hey, boss, Is it okay if I take that 2-day vacation in 2 weeks? Oh, I don't know. We might be kind of busy then. I need you booking sales calls. Another thing is if you do take that vacation, you're not going to be earning any commissions while you travel. No commissions earned while you're traveling. Another one is you'd have a boss or account executive. They're basically the closer, and this person is your direct boss, and they tell you what to do, and they have complete control over your processes and systems. This drives so many BDRs insane because they're actually in the trenches. These people are actually reaching out to prospects every day, so they're seeing what works. But the account executive or boss who did this 9 years ago is trying to force you to use their system that worked 9 years ago. But worked 9 years ago isn't going to work today. So you absolutely like bang your head against the wall because you're trying to listen to this old fossil human who's trying to tell you to do something that just doesn't work with today's modern market and with today's modern tech. So we want to be in control of our process, our system. You're stuck in an office. I remember being stuck in a cubicle and just wanting to just jump out the window of that building because I was just absolutely tired of what I had to put up with, the office small talk, like trying to look busy even though you're not busy. You actually work like maybe an hour a day, and then you for 8 hours need to find a way to look busy so that you don't get in trouble. All ridiculous. And the other one is these old people who boss you around are just so married to cold calling. It drives me insane. And guess what? We do not cold call ever. We do not have to cold call unless for some reason you want. I'll teach you how to cold call, but you don't have to do it. That's what I'm going to tell you. And that's what most of these people spend their time doing is cold calling, which sucks because you just get stopped by gatekeepers or receptionists who tell you, oh, call again another time, or you're getting the wrong numbers. And overall, you're just wasting hours and hours and hours of your time. So what does a modern BDR do? What do you and me do? Why is what we do different? I basically took all of the crappy parts, all the worst parts about being a regular BDR. I took them, I threw them out the window, and I said, I want all the good stuff and I want none of the bad stuff. So, with the system that I teach you and that I use in my business, you could produce 10 times the results of one of these losers over here. 10 times the results, people. So, oh, whoa, look at this hand thing. Whoa. All right, my bad. Okay. Also, you get okay. Could it go away? Whatever. Okay. Also, you get uncapped income by working with 2 to 4 clients at a time. You could do this today. Like uncapped income, working with like people you see businesses are like, oh, I have 10 clients. You don't want 10 clients. You want like 2 to 4 and to live a life of freedom where you're making great money. You're making more money than most people that you know, and you're not having to like slave labor all over the place. You don't want that. This one is no one telling you when to work or where to work. Like I said, I work wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want, on whatever I want. That is the life that I wanted, and it is the life that I've earned that has granted me ultimately freedom. So you need to decide what freedom looks like to you. And if that looks like working where you want, when you want, how you want, making good money, if that's what freedom looks like to you, then this is for you. If you have a different definition of freedom, I can't say for sure if this is for you, but that's what I wanted, and I now have it. I was telling my wife like 2 days ago, we were down in Miami, and I was like, babe, I like really dreamed of this life. Like this is the life that I dreamed of. Just being able to come down here on a whim, hang out, get good food, hang out with cool people, do cool things. That's what I wanted, and we got it. So if you want the same, keep watching. Now, let's talk about cold email infrastructure and why the system that I use works. We will dive into this more in the next section. So don't let your brain like melt too much over this. But this is what these people over here are not doing. They have no idea this exists. And it blows my mind that they have no idea it exists. We are sending from multiple domains. So let's say my business is called Lead Scuba. I don't want to send cold emails from Lead Scuba because Google, Outlook, these different email service providers might think that I look spammy. So what do? I get similar domains, Lead Scubas, the Lead Scuba. I buy them off like GoDaddy. And then I send different emails from all of them. So each domain gets 2 email accounts, 2 workspaces. And this is how we send emails in volume. That's why I said we could do 10 times more the work of these people or 10 times the results with like 10x less work. This is how we do it. So from the domain, emails go out. Once someone reads the email, did they reply? No. Okay. So with our software, it just has an auto reply that goes, okay, did they reply to that? Yes, it goes to our master inbox. Some of these will be out of office people who are on vacation. Some of these won't be interested. Some of them will be on the global block list, but some will be interested. Let's say over here, they read the email and they go straight to our landing page. Then maybe we could just have them go straight to booking a call. But for these people who responded over here, we're going to ignore the out of office, not interested, global block, and we're focused on these interested people here. For the interested responses, a lot of them will check out the website. But for those who don't, we have 2 options. Warm calling them, so they respond interested. We give them a call saying, hey, I saw you're interested. Would you mind booking a call? That's one way. Another way would just be sending an email response where you say the exact same thing that you would say over the call. And from there, we book a sales call. Every time we book a sales call, we make money. It is this simple. What you are looking at here, it is this simple. This is all we do. We're just waiting for interested responses to come in from the fruits of our labor from beforehand. And once you set up this system, all you have to do is wait for these guys right here. Then we're making money. It's that simple. So does this produce results? Let's talk about it. First, I guess we could zoom in on my results. Okay, back September 27th, 2022, I started what I call my business is a business development firm. It's basically a business of modern remote BDRs, just like myself, in business form and not in contractor form. I started my business development firm the 27th of September in 2022. And at the 1 month mark, you look, September 27th to October 27th, I had made over $10,000 from here. And all this money here from my retainers that were set up for ACH payments. So if you take my cash collected from October 12 to November 12, I collected almost $20,000. October 12, brand new business, to November 12, almost $20,000. Think about it. That's so much money. Like, to me, that's so much money. That's exciting to me. Okay, let's look this through. Here's some more screenshots of October 14 to October 14, October 12 to November 12. Don't mind my dyslexia. So let's break the numbers down a little bit. In my first 45 days of operations, 45 days, I was able to collect over $22,000. 45 days, $22,000. To me, that's a lot of money. The crazy part isn't just the cash collected. It's that the business started, like I said, on the 27th of September. My first payment was collected 3 days after, on September 30th. However, from October 14th, which is the 17th day after I opened shop on the 27th, to November 14th. So you take 2 weeks, and then from the 14th of October to the 14th of November, I did over $17,000. So imagine you start up a business, you learn about it for 2 weeks, September 27th to October 14th, and then in that next month, you earned over $17,000. How cool would that be? To me, I was so excited. I remember right after I hit that, me, my wife, and some other friends went on a cruise, and I just felt like Mr. Hotshot. I was buying drinks here. I was buying drinks there. I was like, no, that's on me. That's on me. I felt like Mr. Hotshot when I'd hit this $17,000 month. But rightfully so. I mean, that was a lot of money for me. I was really excited. That was just such a good memory. I love looking back on that. So between flat retainers paid through the bank transfer, these people have a flat consulting fee with me for business development. In the Stripe payments like these, this is just documentation that proves how effective becoming a modern BDR actually is. This is direct proof. You are looking at the proof. Now, it's not just me. Like I said, let's look at some of the case studies here. Let's look at some people who have learned. Larry earns $4,000, $4,000 a month client right here. First month of joining the program, $4,000 a month right there. Matt over here, he's closing in on 10K a month, but as of a couple days ago, he just let me know that he hit 13K a month. Willem over here closed a client that pays him 5.5K and 10% of the revenue that he drives for them. That's a lot of money in my mind. We have Jamie over here, who signed a client who has a Fortune 500 case study, which makes things so much easier. And they pay £2,000. Again, who knows how much money that is in dollars? I don't care. And $250 per call he books. It's not hard to book 10 calls a month for someone. So that's $2,500 a month right there. Oh, he broke it down for me. This is dollars and this is pounds. Great. Thanks, Jamie. This one is Larry as well. Signs a client that pays a $2,500 a month retainer plus $150 per meeting he books. Me and him went through that. There's no way he books anything less than 13 to 16 meetings a month for this client. It is that easy. I'm really excited about this one. Muti right here. He signed a client for $900 plus $300 per call he books. And last month, he had done $7,500 in college. He's a college student. This guy right here, full-time job. This guy right here, full-time job, $13,000 a month, fully on the side. Muti signs another client, $1,500 plus $500 per call. Here's Louise. He signs this client that pays $2K, but with the performance, he should be earning $4,000 to $8,000 a month. Crazy. Again, Matt right here signed 4 clients at a $2,000 setup each. That's $8,000 like that, and all of them book $250 as well. Not $250,000. That's crazy. And over here, a third client signed, big client, where their average deal size is $250,000 a year, and he gets 15% of it recurring. Insane results. Again, I am not special, people. This doesn't just work for me. This works for other people as well. You just need to implement the system that you are learning here in this free course. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next section.